to Earthbound Super Series. Let me get the racers going here. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. We've got Zelda Rocks, Xander, and Attack Slug here in the wild card bracket for the proper Boogey percent tourney now. Alright, and good luck to both of them. Let's see if I can buff up the audio a bit. It's a bit low. It's quiet. Right. Not quite as loud as I wanted to be, maybe. Or one moment. Okay. That might be better. Yeah, that's probably what. Alright. So Xander and Slug now beginning their walk down the hill. Well, first, of course, all the chores in Mom's house to take care of. Get the bat. All that jazz. Oh. Headset is freaking out. I cannot hear anything. Okay, there we go. How could I miss this lovely noise of walking up the hill at night in Onet? Great soundtrack. Uh-oh. Somebody got wrecked by Apple. It happens. True that, true that. Is the volume okay? I'm not sure, because it looks really low on OBS, so I'm not sure if it actually is coming through that well. Or as far as the game audio. Alright. I will take your word for it then. Good. I don't know why it seems like it's really low, but then it's all good by my standard. As long as people can hear it. And there's the prediction. Thank you very much. Or who do you think is gonna win? Bet those channel points that everybody uses for many things. They're so valuable. It's more just bragging rights, I guess. So a couple stats about our runners before they make it outside. Dust off the analysis that Hunter painstakingly works over. Got Attack Slug finished with an average of 116.19 in the Swiss bracket, and Xander with a 114.08. So very close times for the runners as far as the Boogey is concerned. So definitely hoping for a solid close race with no deaths, just good clean play. And no Boogey nonsense yet. Let's have that guy take a break this time around. Because so far the only race of the bracket has had double Boogey death. So That does not bode well. Alright. Slug having to take a despawn. We'll let Xander pull ahead a bit on the hill climb here. Xander's pincered a little bit, has a snake on the backside, but manages to despawn that one. Slug taking an unfortunate dog encounter. Xander in a position to stutter now. I mean, that is the pinnacle of gameplay, let's be honest. I am just very respectful that he finished it out. One time was good enough, yeah. Let's get with the real game. Slug not having the best dogfight here. Takes a hit as well, which is not ideal. Ness, of course, displaying his prowess to miss a lot. Xander getting a nice despawn plate here. Gets the easy side despawn and a clean oh, uh-oh. Xander gets his own. I didn't curse him. It happened at the same time. I didn't curse him. Nobody can blame me for that one. But Xander equalizes out with a dog fight himself, so one dog down for each runner. Xander having a bit more hit on his end, but crits it and manages to get out a bit faster. And now Xander's at the top of the hill, so he's done, whereas Slug still has a little bit of hill to go through. Gets 2 stuck crows, which we take. Absolutely moves right past those. Another crow, but in the despawnable plate, so easy enough. Hopefully she doesn't get the unlucky dog that's sneaking in the corner here. Nope. She's on her way up, and they're roughly around the same time, so Starman will be generally what gets the first pull ahead here. No big hill climb differentials. 1 dogfight for each. No pokey pull attempts either. It's only a few frames saved, of course, but you know, we're speedrunners, that's what we do. You just get those straight horizontal lines and stuff. It's fine enough. Gets the job done. I am not. Alright, Buzz. Show us what you can do. We demand satisfaction. Red roll pickup for Xander. Alright, Starman starting for Xander. Hoping for that lovely 2-cycle. Starman, of course, able to throw out Fire, Freeze, or Guard. Guard being the best because that's pretty instant. 1 line of text and it's over. Bam, Xander gets it. Ooh, a 22, dang. Ness is jacked. Wow. Oh, another crit on the Slug side as well. Slug getting a fire. I think Xander got a pretty low first hit on Buzz, but the crit from Ness and a crit from Picky will let him still technically kind of 2-cycle it, just with a couple extra hits. So 842 Starman, 118 nice for Slug. Gets a freeze as well. Freeze being the healthy medium. Between the two, not quite as long because you don't have to wait for it to hit. Fire hits every single person in the party. Freeze only hits 1 person. Nice 40 Buzz. But it's enough. Gets the job done. 3-cycle for attack Slug. Unfortunate. Around a 9-10 Starman, so about 30 seconds in between. Little under 30 seconds. Of course, that means nothing in the grand scheme of Onet. Onet is a criminal location. I mean, you know about the sharks, right? Good song, I like that. No, the Buzz Buzz was done in by Lardna, not alien from another planet, surprisingly enough. Buzz Buzz should have just casted like physical shield or something. Where were you on that one, Buzz Buzz? Yeah. Oh, Xander gets an unlucky dog spawn in like way up in his front yard, so has to run back into Porky's house to despawn it. That's gonna lose him some time. Let's hope he gets no spawns on the way down. Gets a snake, gonna choose to just despawn that, fair enough. Oh, met with a dog afterwards, gonna have to go a bit higher perhaps. A slug now nipping at the heels. Xander getting the populated Onet Zoo right now. This is actually kind of nuts. I have not seen it this bad in a long time. We'll see if Slug takes the lead back by just Xander. Unfortunately, they're high-fiving. Xander's still getting spawns. Gonna have to outrun this crow. Luckily, it was on a stuck location. Now they're walking side by side. And just like that, Slug has regained the time back just to the unfortunate... Right out the gate, Onet is just very unfortunate for Xander. Slug, nothing. Xander, like 5 spawns. Crazy. That's Earthbound, man. Ness does a little trash digging, of course. We all know and love it. Sandbagging to keep it exciting, yeah. Xander manipped all those spawns in, actually. If you guys weren't looking, he was opening and closing his A menus so fast that not even we could process it. Not even the engine could process it. Xander doing the wide swing here. Gets on the side. He's a good guy. He gets on the sidewalk. No walking in the street. I respect that. Buffering manip, yeah. Attack Slug not quite getting the despawn. Has to go back, and Xander gonna pull ahead a little bit just because of it. Nice. Xander gets a miss turn 1 and a low hit. Slug gets the inverse, the charge forward. She's going for it. Luckily, the Pogo guy missed on his turn 2 as well. So 1 miss for each runner, very good. You don't want to come out of that Pogo guy with a little health, so... Xander going to break out the bread roll right now. Fair play. Slug going for the juice. Slug is juiced up right now. Juice and bread roll. She is not playing around. Nice. Xander getting lots of dead turns and low hit turns on this Pogo guy. Very nice 2 Pogos for Xander. Slug gets the unfortunate reversal of, again, a charge forward. Nice misses for Pogo 2, so definitely a good run for Slug as well. And now the less threatening Yes Man Jr. Unless he does his hula hoop. But really, in reality, we just want to get through him, because we're going to life up probably after this guy anyways. Unless you're just ungodly lucky enough to get at Frankie with like 40 HP already. Alright, Frankie for Xander. And Slug's not going to be too far behind. Oh! Ness missing turn 1. You love to see it. But getting a lot of dead turns now. And a brandish knife. Frankie for Slug. Alright, we're out of life ups for Xander. Slug going for it at 36 HP. Crazy. Crazy. But it worked out for her. Got a dead turn. Maxing out with the burger, Xander. Frank's tame at 1435. And Slug closing out the gap with a good Frankie fight herself. Doesn't have to dip into her burgers. They are even again. Yo, thanks, Ness. Appreciate you. Alright, standard stuff. No tears yet. Oh, Slug gets the tear. She's definitely having the more rough RNG time. She's gonna have to dip into her burgers. Not chancing it with a second tear, and there it is. That would have killed her. Xander also playing it very fast and loose with the tear. Hey man, the game's hype in its own. I mean, look, Ness just adds hype to the situation where it's not even needed. Ness just misses at the most critical moments, and then he just outspeeds in the next turn. So you do have to dip into the burger sometimes. It just has to happen. You got to level up the love handles. I love that. Sometimes it just has to happen, you know? I have been dipping into the burgers recently myself, IRL, so relate. Life just be like that sometimes. The burgers are there for you. I gotta say, I haven't resorted to the trash burgers quite yet, but no buts. We're not getting there. I'm never gonna stoop to Ness's level. Bulking season, hell yeah. Nothing but burgers. That's not gonna be good for your heart, man. I say that having consumed quite a few burgers in the past couple weeks. My heart's probably screaming. Key to the shack for both runners now. On the way to Onet. We're in Onet, sorry. Giant Step. Ooh, last chance to bet. It's almost running out. Look at the meter. Xander burgering up, fair enough. When you dip into the burgers, you definitely have to replenish, so. Slug right behind doing the same. Not grabbing the whole 140. Gonna go ahead and load up on less burgers. That's gonna save her some time, so we might see another symmetrical lineup here, because she's almost got the same amount of money as Xander does now. He's a little ahead in the purchasing process. Alright, off they go. Ultimately, none of it matters because the slug grind will change a person. But both runners now loaded up on burgers. We'll see how the luck fares. Xander getting some unlucky mice here, gonna have to despawn them. Ooh, Slug getting the kind of weird mice and the really weird mice, butterfly, and slug spawn point, but nice early slug pack for her. That'll help her pull ahead here. Definitely very beneficial to get a slug pack in that early spawn plate. There's a few spawn plates here you can get them on. And just, and the ideal one to farm them on is the one Xander's kind of coming up to now. But just getting kind of that freebie pack in the beginning, as you make your way to the ideal location, is definitely a nice gimme. So Xander also getting his first 4 here. Slug gonna have to despawn the mouse, and moving underneath that one. That butterfly was coming for her. So right now, the only kind of little bit of grinding we do in both Boogey percent and, excuse me, and glitchless non-manip as a whole is these slugs here in Giant Step, because Titanic Ant, kind of a guy, he's got two friends in the back that will life up him, so we want to have Rockin' on Nest to definitely guarantee that he goes down. So we do a little bit of grinding to make that happen. It's about 22 slugs slash other things. I say other things because ideally you want to farm out 4 packs of 4 on the bottom to get you up to 16, and then go up to the very top floor and get a very quick 6-pack to make 22 even. But there are multiple combinations of ways you can get to level 8 to get rockin'. You can get 24 on the bottom, just because it's fast farming. And then stutter like the top side. You can get weird numbers on the bottom and then take rats and stuff if it happens that way. There's a lot of different ways to get there. You just need to get there. So Xander now on 12, Slug on 8, I believe. I think Xander pulled ahead. Slug having a bit of a harder time getting this spawn plate to work for her. So what the runners have done here is this spawn plate ahead of them is both a mouse and a 4-pack of slugs. So by manipulating the mouse to get on the wall there, they can kind of just go back and forth and only try for the slugs instead. And you don't have to deal with the mouse by chance respawning in a location that could just jump you or like get on top of you. So Slug getting weird. Only 2 people joined for some reason. Those other 2 slugs just did not want to play, but sometimes that can be better, but I'm not sure how 2 packs factors out. That is kind of weird. So I believe that was 12 for Slug, and this will be 16 for Xander. Maybe I'm wrong, but I always lose count. It happens. Thank you, Daniel. That's a 1 for my confidence today. But now it's 22-16. So Xander, I know typically will do the 6 packs on the bottom. So this is okay. Now Daniel's dropping the numbers I typically don't even get into because I never track them. So that's good that somebody is. It's not necessarily needs, but is nice to have. That way she can one stomp. Right. I always do hear that because the formula, yeah, the static formula, right? As long as you're paying attention to that, at least at one point, you can probably calculate it. Xander having a bit of a hard time getting that last pack here. I think Slug also, this is 20 for her, so she must also be doing 6 4-packs on the bottom. Seems likely, so Xander is going to be finished right after this one. Slug gets a fast one kind of immediately, so this is going to be even Stevens again. As long as she can get through them. Ness, of course, missing turn 1 is lovely to see. Gets the whole round of Slug action. Xander checking his offense. He's got that nice 24. Yeah, Race is staying close, which we love to see. Makes it hype. See, you don't even need me. You just let the racers go and do them themselves. Xander choosing to just despawn this mess altogether, not even wanting to play with these mice. Alright, so we got 24 offense on both runners. Thank you, Daniel. That means both runners can insta-smash ants, however not rats, which will unfortunately jump you if you miss stutter. So unfortunate play for Slug there, is gonna have to take a rat when she's already level 8, which is not ideal. Of course, sorry. I was not trying to shine that as a... The stutters are very hard. But that is the unfortunate outcome of the situation. I'm not gonna say I fail stutters all the time. Word. Now we got at the top, which can be prone to a lot of lag depending if those 6-packs show up when you don't want them. Xander and Slug both seem to get lucky enough to not have to deal with it, and Slug gonna pull ahead a little bit because Xander having to do a little extra stuttering. But honestly, they're just pretty much neck and neck, so it all depends on Ant now going into that fight. Yeah, the 6-pack, I don't even try it anymore. I fail it every time. The 6-pack stutter, it's too much lag. Because you're also chancing the tons of lag on the other floors as well. Nice cookie for Slug. Xander gonna pull ahead with the stuttering around the Ant instead of choosing to swirl it. Xander gonna swirl this one instead. Slug swirling the one in the next room. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's a certain point where it's because of the way it works that the lag will not help you at all. All right, Ant at the same time on screen for both runners. Let's go. Let's see how these Rockins are. Fighting attack for Xander, not ideal turn 1, and Slug as well, 76. Did it miss an Antoid? Am I crazy? No, okay. No, it missed Ant. Oh, okay. That's bad. That's really bad. That's a lot of damage to go down the hole. But gets a 93 on the side. I'm assuming Slug missed it. Or no, wait. No, it must have been Xander's. No, it must have been Slug's. I was watching Xander's, yeah. This is what happens when they happen at the same time. No, the crit! But life upping at the same time. So Slug has missed and has missed a Rockin'. Oh, Slug's missed a, yes, on Rockin'. Nice crit from Ness on Xander's screen. Slug getting dead turns now, which is nice. Tame down to 26-33 for Xander. Slug eating the burgers. That should do it. I mean, 73, that's huge. I mean, that is what you expect. They are very close. They are very close still. Still anybody's game, absolutely. I mean, we've seen way bigger deltas that have been anybody's game, so this is extremely close. They are necking neck right now. Not the worst situation to be in. You can definitely survive with that amount of burger. And Xander gonna pick up the extra burger here in Giant Step. I think Slug still has that one available as well. So definitely good amount of padding. You can always hope for burger drops off of cops. It's a 1 in 8, right? Or I think that's a 1/8 drop. Or is that the 120? Or can't remember what the other. It's a 1/8. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, better than some of the drops in this game. Yet you can go a whole cycle of cops and never see it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, nice. Using the bot. Nice. There you go. Trust Dave. I do trust him. So anybody who watches numbers gets my vote, because Lord knows I don't. So we might see some burger shopping, but I would imagine both these runners. No, we're gonna see Xander do some burger shopping, but Xander says I am not doing it. Trust Octa to very. It's law. Wait, Slug is skipping. Oh, I didn't even see her get that. I did not even see her dip in there to get that. Well, should we zoom through Onette? Did she get it on the way out? She must have got it on the way out, surely, right? Or yeah, okay. That's what it was. I was watching Xander buy burgers. Alright, so Slug pulls ahead, but we'll see if Xander's burger play plays off. Burger play pays off. Words are hard. Nice. Ness Opening up with the miss, turn 1. Thank you, guy. 2 crushing chops for Slug. Gonna have to already get in the life ups. Alright, but Ness thankfully shows up with a crit right afterwards, so we can't be too upset with him. He neutralized. He made up for his mistakes. Cop number 1 for Xander. Slug just getting relentlessly chopped forever. Seriously, just chopped. She sees nothing but chops. Alright, that one wasn't a chop, but that's what we want. Yeah, that would have been a little annoying. Leave it to Ness to do that too. Outspeed on the heel. That's like a Ness bread and butter right there as well. Xander gets a miss on cop number 2. Dipping into the bergs. Ooh, she's low on HP, but she was already life-upping. Ness missing... Actually, I think that was the cop missing. Another crushing chop, turn 1. I think it's 25% for a crushing chop, right? And Slug has rolled it quite a few times we've seen on her cycle. Yeah, for real. All right, there's another one. They just chop. They just chop. That's all they know. And there's the crit. So Slug actually kind of struggling a bit here. She's gonna have to have low healing or sacrifice a rockin' on strong. I believe that was her 4th cop though, so she's got enough. I think she still's got 1 burger, so she has enough to heal potentially and get 2 rockins off. So we'll see how she decides to play it. Opening up with the oh no, life up, okay. No, she is out. Okay, that would make sense with the life up then. So she has enough for 1 rockin', which is still perfectly fine. 1 rockin' is especially an 82 is nice. Can get higher, of course, but can also get lower. And there's a crit. Nice. Slug pulls ahead 32-14. Oh, net. No burgers left. They completely drained her. But Ness, he is critting where it matters. So yes, Xander is really not too far behind. So, but he is in a dangerous health pool right now. It should just be able to heal that up. Luckily, 35. Not hard enough to mash out. Another rockin'. That should be enough to just do it. Yep. Xander was able to get in with 2 rockin', so kind of played it a little safe. But had enough burgers to make that happen, so buying the burgers after Giant Step will kind of enable that for you, so. Yeah, that's actually not crazy considering he stopped for burgers, so. Alright, but both on their way now to Tucson. The dreaded O-Net is now over for both runners. They can kind of rest easy knowing that is behind them. Yes, how many times have we all been jumped by an ant right there? Why can't those ants run away from you like these ants? Like, what the heck, Tucson ants? What do Tucson ants know that these ants don't? Do they think Ness is not gonna kill them? Are they actually like scaled higher or something? Is that why they don't run? Yeah, the mushroom is the scarier part, of course. Yeah, I always wondered if they were, yeah, that explains it. I always wondered why those ants would always charge you no matter what. Because they are still ants. Just built it. They are Tucson ants. See, I told you. It's Tucson ants. They're fed different. They're homegrown. I don't know. Titanic ant is a is a softie on the Onet ants. Yo, Boing with the raid. What's up, Boing? Welcome in. We have fresh eggs and bananas. True. Xander having to dodge a dog in Tucson. Not too much difficulty there, though. Still pretty much keeping right behind Slug here, not letting up the pace. So we'll see if Sprout Cave could switch the lead here, depending on how many despawns have to go through here. Could be very lucky for one, very lucky for both. Many situations here. Slug getting a nice first room. Oh, I didn't even. She must have seen something. Oh, I think my chat is covering up some of the Slug screen. That's why. I was like, I did not even see the Sprout Bowl. Fart Cave. Well, she had okay luck right then, but let's you know, we got a few more passes there, so let's not curse her quite yet. Some people can get stuck in there forever, so. Slug unfortunately getting some despawns on the way down from the pencil. For sure, for sure. I don't even know what the percentages are for those, but yeah, especially when you get stuck on the despawn from a music transition. Are there even enemies in this game? We try not to see them, you know. we try to avoid that whole concept. Yep. Is it double exactly? Dang. Well, because it's like, it's 4 seconds versus 3 seconds, right? Or is it 4 seconds versus 2 seconds or something? Maybe not even that long. 1.25 seconds. Okay, okay. I was way out of my numbers. See, not a numbers guy. Not a numbers guy. I can always just fall back on that. Oh, reliable. Oh, reliable. Not a numbers guy. You can just drop that quick one every time numbers come up. Slug having to get despawn a hippie, I believe. I looked away for just a moment. I know she despawned something. I think it was the hippie. I haven't seen a unassuming local guy in a minute. I'm gonna say, I just want to throw that. I always see the cops and the hippies. Oh, unassuming local guys. Because I want to see them. Alright, I take it back. No unassuming local guys for the runners. I'm just a fan of them, what can I say? They have like my favorite name of all the Earthbound enemies. I mean, Xander just invites that when he walks on the street like that. Like, come on. That is probably true. I don't catch every single stream. I'm a fake fan, so sorry in advance. Slug not having very much luck with these intro PRV spawns. Yeah, I do like the annoying old party man. That guy's gonna be us in years, in decades. I don't know. I just like the name. It's just like, ah, what did I just get into an encounter with? It's a unassuming local guy. Oh. Huh. I just like that. I don't know. It strikes a chord with me. I can't explain my subjectives. Uh-oh, Slug gets the bad pincer. This is the really, I hate this pincer so much. She might play this correctly. Oh, unlucky. What do you take there? Like, do you take the UFO? Do you take? I feel like the UFO is probably better to deal with since you don't have to deal with the stupid cold. but the UFO probably hits you way more often than the... Oh, can the UFO really give you a cold? I never knew that, actually. TIL. Must be a way lower chance than the Robo. Yeah, that's good to know. I've never actually known what you take in that situation, because honestly, they both suck. Oh, so you would try to run away? Yeah, okay. You wouldn't try to bash it out? Okay. I guess you would definitely, if you took the UFO, you definitely bash that out, because the UFO is super fast. Yeah, it's crazy, actually. Oh, nice single digit. Yeah, that's what we love, baby. Xander having to do ooh, scary despawn. That's another kind of bad pincer spot, but luckily the bottom diamond went off screen, so I will take your word for it because I happen to just be looking away, so definitely bad commentator there. Xander having to despawn a little bit as well. Slug getting both butterflies and some nasty spawns in that lower PRV section there, but nothing, no pincer there. Just gonna have to continuously despawn. Slug having the better PRV, playing it way better, that is to say. Having a couple, she had the UFO in the beginning, so she definitely didn't have the luckier PRV, and she definitely just, outmaneuvered a little bit there. Xander doing some safe despawns. Yeah, you generally you don't want to see any spawns, honestly, of course. But you know, when you do have them, you have different ways to deal with them. You know, honestly, we would love a situation we just walk through here. The ideal Boogey % run. Slug's doing a bit of shopping, getting that Sandlot bat and Holmes hat. No croissants unless, did she just buy them first and I just wasn't looking? She could have done that. Ooh, almost jumped by the cultist there, but luckily was not buffering. Wait, Slug bought 2 bats? Oh no. That might be why she was so poor after she bought the Holmes hat. I was wondering, I was like, man, she only got 30 bucks after buying the Holmes hat. I was like, she must already bought the croissants. Yeah, she has to despawn a ton of cultists in there. That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. Like, why not, Ness? Come on. Ness is just maximizing his potential here. Okay, Xander also passing on the croissants, but Xander, I think, has a holdover of burgers from pre-cops, so that is probably a safe move from Xander, and it will save him a bit of time, but he gets crow swarmed here. Gonna do the safe movement down to the shack. Oh boy. that's not safe at all. Slug having a nice shack fight. It one rounded, so you know, can't ask for much more than that. One rockin'. That's good for many reasons. It's fast, it saves resources, you get multiple rock-ins for the HQ. It's just an all-around good time, and now she's gonna go ahead and rob this stand. $12? Ha ha ha! As if. Xander not getting quite as lucky. No cultist down for him. And cultist C joining the fight. Gonna choose to bash it out. He's low on HP. He's gonna have to go for it. Oh, cultist D, no! Xander's low on HP. He's gonna have to heal here. Oh, he does not have the holdover of burgers that I thought he did. He must also just be going for the fresh eggs. Cultist D on shack fight. He's bashing it out. He's trying to save that rockin'. He's very, very lucky he had that burger. Okay, luckily no more calls for help. 47 rockin'. Oh. Oh. I mean, not that much slower, but Ness, man. Brother, you could do better than that. I suppose get it out on the cultist that doesn't matter, and then save the good rockin' for Car Painter here. So Slug just barely got the IQ up to get 2 rockins on Strong. Hate the cookie. Okay, now buying croissants. 1 croissant specifically. 161, huge reflect. That is massive reflect. No, Ness, no, no, you could have done it. No, oh my God, dude, fire this guy. He's not. He can't keep doing this. Okay, well, it did. 45-42, Car Painter down for Slug. Nice 2 huge reflects for Car Painter there. Those were 2 ginormous reflects. So those were really nice there. So definitely managed to wrap it up there in the end, but still unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Xander having a little bit of a better... I think he just bashed that one out, saving his psychic points for Car Painter, trying to get a rockin' off on Car Painter. 2 bats equals 2 reflects, the hidden manip, the second Sandlot bat purchase. All right, hopefully Xander can have an also pretty quick Car Painter. That was still a fairly fast Car Painter, all things considered. 2 reflects will do that for you. Nope, Xander gonna get 2 misses on turn 1 and a smash, but Car Painter going to life up. Fairly low for a life up, 99. Definitely see higher, so gonna go ahead and burn the rock in 84. Should potentially be able to bash it up, but no reflex. That's gonna work against him. He's gonna hopefully get a reflex here and make it happen. Nope, no reflex for Xander at all. Xander is not that lucky. And Car Painter's gonna go and get the life up off, so now he is just stuck with bashing it out and hoping for a reflect. This is the unlucky Car Painter fight. Yep, there it is. More no 4 turns of no reflex in a row. So that's pretty tragic. This could be the one. Nope, that's 5 in a row. Only a 25% chance, not the craziest thing in the world to miss. This is gonna be hard to mash out. All right, 23, nicely done by Xander. Car Painter doesn't have the shortest name either, so 23 mash out, very nicely done by Xander. But we need a reflect or something here. He's only got that 1 croissant, so okay, there we go. 68, wow, well, it was good enough. That's all that he needed. About 48.08, that was a really, really rough Car Painter for Xander. That definitely kicked him back a bit. Wow, 68. We saw 140, or no, Slug got a 160, right? Slug got a 160. I think we got a 168 and a 68 in the same race. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, something like that. Wow, that's crazy. That much difference in damage you could get. Worse than Rockin' almost. Slug trying to die. This mole is not doing it. This mole is just not having it today. He is just feeling strange. There we go. Misses, no! There we go. Okay, takes Ness out, which is definitely the ideal situation. Because now we can just auto fight here. Paul ain't gonna do enough to get rid of this guy. This mole is blind, man. This mole cannot hit Paula. I guarantee you Paula does not move that fast, man. I promise. She's like level 1 or something. I think she's literally level 1. Does he really? Oh, I never knew that. truly the most opportune, if he wasn't just the first enemy you see. I mean, you do see some runners go for the bear, because the bear is definitely a more guaranteed gonna kill you. But yeah, if he just wasn't the first, like, enemy that you see, you know? Ah, okay. TIL. I legitimately did not know that. Thank you, Daniel Sensei. Xander getting a little bit of a faster death warp there. Will close up the gap a little bit. That's true. I like little details like that. Talking to the A-team again. Oh, he didn't withdraw the first time, unfortunate. Alright, cutscene. Cutscene Palooza now. Oh, is it case sensitive? I never knew that. Yeah, oh yeah, this could go both ways. Pond Cave is a very much a gameplay centered area, so one runner can very much pull ahead if they play Pond Cave a lot better, and also RNG as well. Uh-oh! Slug not quite walking far enough. We get the photo on the way in to the Chaos Theater. That's a rare one. Can you even call it down bus at that point? There's no bus. I mean, the bus is there, I guess, so. The fabled up bus, it will be nice. A little bit of fuzzy pickles, that's gonna play in Xander's favor. Every little bit of time save Xander can get will help for him. No bus? Negative bus. But now we get serenaded by everybody's favorite, the Runaway Five. Xander not too far behind, catching up little by little, closing up that delta. Right bus makes RJ happy. Up. Uh-oh. I think Slug may have gotten followed or something. Ah, that's the raid. That's her raid. Notif. Gotcha. I trusted you, Slug. You were supposed to have the not live mic. You're the chosen one. Oh yeah, very close still. We have seen bigger deltas, so this is incredibly close for you still. Well, at least the bonus of getting the photo on the way in is that you get the true down bus. You get the down bus with no interruption. You just get to walk down, and it's the real legit down bus. And on our way to 3 now. Graveyard. Could see a lead change in Graveyard depending. Maybe not. Their delta might be far enough apart. Well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Anything could happen in Earthbound. I imagine though, if we will see a lead change at all, it'll probably happen in Pond Cave. Potentially, maybe some Brick Road skips to spice things up. Pond Cave is really where the skill expression comes out, in my opinion. Or you just get ungodly lucky. You could just walk all the way through Pond Cave with no encounter. So a little bit of you know, Earthbound got that healthy mix of RNG and skill expression. Everybody's favorite. Slug seems like getting not too many spawns. We'll see if she gets any in the top here. Nope, just an empty graveyard. Gonna talk to these zombies really quick. Went a little too far to the right. Gonna have to deal with some flies. Can be a little dangerous. Those flies can sometimes swing so far that they get into the unspawnable location up there, but that does not happen here. And Slug is able to despawn a couple times and get out of that nasty situation. So not the worst graveyard. Couple despawns. Had the free walk up, so you know the walk up is sometimes the worst part. So a lot of times the worst part. Off the winners she goes. Xander also having a clean walk up. And both these runners love daring these spawn plates up. You hate to see it. Only one ghost, definitely not the worst thing in the world, and we will probably see some fire strats now, so. Ooh, a ghost though. Hey, you can't blame me for if you don't do the despawn trick there, or the trick to not get the spawn on the left there. You can't really blame me for that one, man. You are pretty much gonna get spawns if you don't do that. Oh, Daniel. So you have a little ghost. Always nice to have a companion. Xander, I thought was gonna get a fly there, but that fly luckily got caught on the very, very, very top pixel of that tree. So he was able to despawn it again and get out of the graveyard finally. So Xander lost a little bit of time in graveyard there. Gonna have to make up with some winners gameplay for sure. Yeah, you're right. That is really messed up. Worst action in the game. Alright, Slug. On her way to winners proper. Enough of the shenaniganery with Maxwell. Enough of that. Time to go pick up our good man, Bubble Monkey. Everybody's favorite. Yes, Bubble Monkey. There he is. He's on screen. Look at him. Whoa, strongest. We're not there yet. Hold. Hold. Nah, I'm just kidding. You can use it whenever. Slug has a dog spawn there. She's gonna go ahead and just choose to take it. Completely fair. Gets a nice little level up buffer on the first proto, which is always helpful. And it's a one-shot, so can't be too upset with that. Potential for a bread roll as well, which is a little bit of extra healing in Brick Road, but unfortunately we didn't get there. Gets the rare gruff goat spawn in the South Winters there. Gonna have to despawn it, and luckily the goat turned around, so he's gonna run off screen. No, I'm just kidding. You use Tessie whenever you want. Tessie is there to... Tessie's there for your enjoyment. But we are almost there. So... the time to actually use Tessie. Now starting the walk. He could save a little bit of time if he doesn't get a dog spawn here. But that will definitely leave him a level down that Slug has the advantage for against first proto, so. But of course, you don't necessarily need it. Just makes it not as scary. Yeah, Tessie does not get the whole sunglasses concept, I think. Tessie needs a little help, maybe. Someone wanna maybe, like, put them on her head. I can't quite reach. Oh, Xander gets a cheeky crow flying out of left screen there. Not quite as nice as getting a dog. I don't think this... Does this level up? I don't think this does level Jeff up. So crows are definitely not ideal. The illegal sideways Tessie. That is not how you Tessie. You tell him. Airframe cannot be allowed to continue his tyranny. Alright, Proto 1 for Slug. Nice failed call for help. That is definitely what we want to see. Turn 1 call for help is not ideal. Oh, well. Proto, come on, man. Alright, Slug in a kind of dire situation here. Needs to try and fish for a runaway, maybe. She's got the extra HP. She's gonna go for the boiled egg, but she takes the mortal damage. That's gonna help Xander out a little bit. 1 death for Slug. It's not the craziest time loss because it only sends you back a little bit, but anything Xander can take, he will. And it doesn't quite send you, it doesn't quite get you past that proto. You still have to fight it. Dying to it is not a consolation. Yeah, the boiled egg didn't get eaten, so not the end of the world. Let's hope for not a joiner this time. Nope. Okay. Well then, game just wants to make me out to be a jerk. So Slug now going to opt for the defend relentlessly and try to get out of this by running. So she's gonna defend, and run. We'll see how many turns she decides to go for. Xander closing up the gap little by little as Slug is stuck in this proto fight. And there it is. Got away. That's definitely what she needed. There's a cheeky little butterfly in the way here. No, Bubble Monkey, don't do it! Alright. Little brow wipe there. Bubble Monkey almost got us the time loss bug. Yeah, I know. When Bubble Monkey's super far away and then it goes super slow up to Jeff. I might not even know about original duck skip, so all I know is about the one that where you drag it to the bottom. Xander having not so lucky of a proto, but manages to get it down with 8 HP left. Oh no, not quite. I think she got stuck on the wall there. I think there's been a couple times where I've not pulled duck all the way. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I have seen that where it's like it's stuck in the little triangle in the corner. Yeah, I have seen that before. It is rare now these days. Like you said, people pull them out. I agree. Yeah, Pond Cave is really where it's gonna happen. So, although his HP is pretty low, he's good. He got a fresh egg off the duck. What is the chance off that? I've never seen a duck drop an egg. What is the chance off that? Someone wanna exclamation point mad duck it? 116. Okay, commendable. Yo, thanks Taco dropping the... Yo, nice. Xander does make up a little bit of time there because I believe Slug did get caught by the third proto or second proto. So Xander gets a nice egg drop and doesn't have to go down for the croissant and gets third proto skip. He is now neck and neck with Slug. Slug's in an encounter right now, a double Slug encounter to her name. She just finds slugs everywhere. But luckily with 7 HP makes it through. Xander despawns a few. I think Xander has pulled ahead now. Technically, yes, we have a lead swap, but they are neck and neck. They are both in Pond Cave at the same time. Xander has a massively bad stutter situation here. I think he let it get a bit too out of hand before he decided to take something, but gets into a fight now. Slug is back ahead, gonna be stuck on despawns. Xander could potentially die here if the numbers don't go his way. He's got to get rid of that rat first. This rat cannot crit him here. All right, luckily the Rowdy Mouse is down. And a crit on Slug, thanks Bubble Monkey. Actually useful for once. But Slug has had a nice second room here. She was able to walk right through. Xander going to have to look for something just as lucky. He gets an empty first spawn plate. Will he choose to stutter? We just saw him lose to a stutter. We'll see if he manages to get it off. He could get pincered really bad here. He's going to go ahead and pop the boiled egg. He's going to go ahead and take the fight and maybe use the iframes to move forward. That's definitely an option. A lot of slugs in this pack, though. Yeah, that was going to be a bad stutter anyways. With all that lag, for sure. Plus, that is a really hard room to stutter because you have just so many opportunities to get pincered. Slug is through now. Well, Xander's not quite screwed yet. Yeah, I guess so he decided not to go back. I guess he just chose to do that to get through. So this mushroom's in an okay spot, can get around that. Now just have to despawn these guys and hopefully get through. Slug out of Pond Cave now. We have seen Boogey turn it before, so the race is not over. Xander's in the final room now, just needs to get through. Come on. Yeah, if the first match of the tournament was any of the brackets was any indication, ugh. Xander not getting quite lucky enough to get that empty spawn, finally gets it. Grabbing that bottle rocket. One more despawn to do, and then we'll be golden. Slug on the way to snatch that victory. She is only one Boogey tent away from proceeding in the brackets. Reminders, this is a single elimination tournament, so this is an all or nothing game right here. Xander getting screwed by this top side. Should be good enough to take it now, though. Dang. That was really spicy there in Pond Cave when they were like high-fiving there in the first cave. Just came down to some unlucky despawns for Xander and getting stuck on a few bad stutters. Some of those stutters are kind of hard too, especially if you like that first room. If you get a ton of stuff in that room, you know, the more things to stutter, the harder it is to stutter. I mean, it's just how it works. So he had a ton of spawns in that first room. Not ideal. But Skyrunner now for both racers. Double cutscene in it. We'll see if Slug does any safety strats. If Slug is watching the other racer, she might be inclined to do either a save or a teddy bear. We'll see. Or she might just go for it. But it might be close enough that she might just go for it. That's fair. I don't either, so I totally get that. If she is high Slug, fair enough. She can get all that in the replay later. Is that what killed them the other night? I wonder. Did they skip the teddies and that killed both of them on the other match? Alright, no spawns for Slug on the outside. Yes, we get the fresh egg hatch. Teddy bear for Slug. Xander now arriving in 3. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! 3'd encounter! We have a race! We have a race! Any little bit of time Xander can take. Not too much longer. Okay, that's not a big encounter loss, but yeah, the freeze will take him out. Now we have fire strats, so actually Semi helps Slug a little bit because she's ahead. But these level ups are also taking a little bit of time. But now she's gonna have less level ups on Boogey, so you know it all evens out. But we'll see how she decides to play. She's every second. But she's just grabbing the skip, so we're zooming. No save. Yeah, I guess if you had to take one. If you were unfortunate enough to get stuck in one. And we have fire strats now, so. Teddy bear taking a hit. Is exactly what we want to see. BBR. And there it is. GG. Attack slug. That was a really good rocket. So. An above 600 damage rocket. You don't see those often, I think, in the grand scheme of Boogey. It was extremely close. He's here at Boogey right now, so like literally, it was so many lead switches, so many like situations where they were just back to back. Just a couple, no deaths on either side. Just a couple of, actually, so Slug did have the one death in winners. 116-11 GG to Slug. Congrats. Super insanely close. I believe Jeff just missed a bottle rocket on Xander. Did anyone see what his BBR was? Xander having the unlucky Boogey fight of the twos. Ness missing a rockin'. Come on. Luckily we have fire. Good lord. This is that stressful Boogey tip we were talking about. Oh, finally. All right. Xander gets it down. GG to both racers. Unfortunately, that due to single elimination, that does mean Xander is eliminated from the tourney. But we didn't have to see a 2-hour race, unfortunate from Flint, of course, but both racers were able to kill Boogey in a decent amount of time. GG to Slug, and if James is correct, which I have not verified, then she will move on to face Classic James in the next bracket. Good luck. Good luck, Slug. Let's see the upset. Let's see that upset. You might be a little biased there, Jimothy. Alright. So really quick, let me find a raid, but in the meantime, the matches that we have coming up that are already scheduled, we've got tomorrow 2 matches. It's a quad. The last match of the wild card bracket, Maladroid versus Ilya, and then the first round, technically, I mean these are all like week 1 matches, but this is technically the first round of the bracket, is Ico versus Crimson, which will be both tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, all Eastern time. Other ones that are currently scheduled are Saturday at 3 p.m. Boing versus Dez. We got Sunday at 7, Peen versus Static. And Tuesday, November 1st, we have Uko and Daniel, which is... all of these, of course, now that we're in brackets, all of these, of course, are going to be very banger races. I encourage everyone to catch all of them. Let me find a raid really quick. I want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight. It's been a pleasure commentating. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their evening as well. Oh, is there another? Is that one not on the... did I miss it? Did I just not... oh, it's like way down there. Okay, yeah. Oh. Slug, don't do it. Slug, no, the audio. It's okay, let me mute her.
Why me? Why me?
Okay. Alright. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and send us off to a raid, but I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and a nice Slug is in the box. That's hilarious. She put her face over where the camera was. That's funny. Alright, anyways. Have a great night.